Okay, Siriusxm at Suite 100 at 350 Highland Park. We're going to start back here in this corner. Majority of these walls are below grid. We're going to go fast on this one, guys. You said all the cubicles, furniture, and everything, that's staying as is, right? We're not going to be messing with it. So
what's weird is, it says, so basically, I almost think you're gonna have to have on the carpet big open areas, you're almost gonna have to have the flooring guys do it, because it's gonna say, where do you read that at? It says, carpet tile, $28 per yard throughout, unless noted otherwise. All existing cubicles are to remain. Allow for a lift system to be employed for changing of the carpet tile.
we probably need to just exclude.
That's what I would say. Any of the
big areas, but again, for me to come in and just do.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
The terrazzo in that open area is going to be the big question. What is the desired look at that?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, are you going to try to match? But you're never going to match. It was.
Yeah, that's going to be a good.
Yeah.
Is this really early stages, or do you think it's got some teeth on it?
This
like quick.
So this got some teeth. So what this is I don't know if they're looking at one or two. So I got introduced because I've built all this. I built MCS years ago. I did Easy Links that was over there. I did then when I went over to MAP, Primoris took part of. Then I did that with MAP over there. So Andrea called me thinking I was still with MAP, but it was my same number. So that's what got
Gotcha.
me. What I didn't know is Garrett in my office has been working directly with Siriusxm because they were looking at a thing in the garage, which I'm looking at as well, but just kind of like a fencing area is what they put on here, just to walk up like 10. He was looking at a more secured, like a full drywall with overhead doors and stuff on a little section. They were trying, if that was, and he's sending a number today to Sirius directly. If that works, my understanding, they're choosing this building. If not, there's one or two other locations I think that they're potentially looking at, but I think this is the prime one. So that's my understanding. And so I think it's us, Scott, and I don't know if it's going to be chosen on this yet, but this is, and they just say it's preliminary numbers at this point, just to get a sense, hey, we think this is going to be X as they finalize it. But it's us, Scott, and Reed, because that's who I was with when I did a lot of it. And like,
I'm not sure that we've gotten a ITB from them yet.
Hill or something, which I've never even heard of.
No.
But I think Sirius might have had some
previous experience with them, maybe.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so I think that's why they got asked to it.
Gotcha.
But that's kind of the background of how that kind of came about. So I got it through who they own.
Yeah.
They're the head, Andrea and Marilyn. And like I said, I've done almost everything out here over the years.
Yeah. It's a nice little campus still.
Yeah, it's kind of tucked away. You don't even kind of realize it's back here, and then
feel a little secluded. You don't have the highways, but you are close to it.
Yeah, and it's a lot of square footage. And
okay, let me do this real quick.
Like I filled out MCS. Shoot, that was 108,000 square feet.
Oh yeah.
And I did that in, I want to say it was 8 or 9 weeks.
Okay, so this is the one.
It was one of those crazy ones.
Sneak through this way. I'll come back for this area over here. Get ECT in there. All these offices are below grid, all carpet, all tile and grid. I'm gonna have to go fast because they're waiting on me, but These are 2 inches above grade. Deck height is 14.6. Right here is where we have the plywood. 2 sheets on that side, 2 sheets there, 2 there, but I think all that stuff is staying. Restrooms are the same. Low grade carpet. Low grade carpets. VCT in here. So it looks like they'll be doing some cutouts here to gain entrance into that area. Don't know if I can get in that way.
Hey, I didn't know if this is yet. So is that the back? That's that hallway.
That's leaning over there. Can I get into the break area from this way? Okay, that's what I was just circle around.
And you got this bathroom over here?
I got that one. The only thing I did just realize is there's a suite on the other side that we haven't got in yet. There's demo. Okay. Suite 130.
That's funny.
Yeah, suite 130. Okay.
You back in it?
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Maybe not. So there's a lot of unknowns over here, so I'd like to get video. Okay, so we're assuming that the only thing that's gonna bring some openings there, and then over there, the banquet will stay. Millwork will stay. Over here, this banquet's coming out. And then the question is whether or not we've got that glass over here on the backside coming out. And these walls are coming out over here. Okay, I can meet you on the other side over there. So this wall's coming out here. These bump outs are coming out. This wall's coming out, that's a deck wall. This is coming out, this is deck wall. So we got a question about whether or not what this is supposed to look like, because this wing wall's coming out, and so we don't know what that looks like. We do know this is coming out. We don't know what the ceiling looks like. Okay. Okay, I think I got what I need.